ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। From the week after next, we will have Mundaka Upanishad every week on Tuesday. Next week, Katha Upanishad will be over. The last class next week. After that, Tuesday 5:30, we will have Mundaka Upanishad every week. Otherwise, once in 15 days is class. So we have forgotten what we have studied in the previous class. In fact, this mantra we have seen the beginning of every class, last few classes, many times. Last class also the end, there was power cut, so we could not complete. So this mantra has been going on for many classes. So therefore, to have the continuity, we will have every week. So Tuesday we will have.
Okay, yeah.
This mantra, we have to start from the last end, but anyway, just we will read the mantra, the Bhashyam. I'll just give the gist of what we have seen, so that we can recall. Dvitiya Mundaka, Dvitiya Kandaha, Pratama Mantraha. Arupam Sadaksharam.
Arupam Sadaksharam.
Kena Prakarena Vigyayam iti Uchyate.
Kena Prakarena
Vigyayam iti Uchyate.
Abhisannigitam Gugacharannama.
Abhisannihitam Guhacharam Nama.
Mahatpadamatraitat Samarpitam.
Mahatpadamatraitat
Samarpitam.
Ejan Pranan Nimishacha.
Ejan
Ejan
Pranan
Pranam
Yadetajjanatha Sadasatvarenyam.
Yadetajnanatha Sadasatvarenyam
Param Vijnanat Varishtam Prajanam.
Param Vijnanat Varishtam Prajanam
Avihi
Avihi
Prakasham
Prakasham
Sannihitam
Sannihitam
Agadi Upadibhihi
Vagadi
Upadibhihi
Palati Brajati Iti
Dvalati Brajati
Shrutyantarat
Shrutyantarat
Shabdadin Upalabhamanavat Avabhasate.
Shabdadi Upalabhamanavat Avabhasate
Darshana Shravana Manana Vijnanadi Upadhidharmaiki.
Darshana Shravana Manana Vijnanadi Upadhi Dharmaihi
Virbhutam Sat
Avirbhutam Sat
Lakshyate
Lakshyate
Prati Sarva Pranina
Kriti Sarva Pranam
Sarvapranam
Yadeta Avir Brahma
Yadeta
Avir Brahma
Sannihitam Samyak Sthitam
Sannihitam Samyak Sthitam
Priti Tat Gugacharannama
Upacharam
Gayam Charati Iti
Guhayam Charati
Darshana Shravanadi Prakaraihi
Darshana Shravanadi Prakaraihi
Gugacharamiti Prakyatam
Guhacharamiti Prakyatam
Mahat Sarva Mahatvat
Mahat
Mahat
Sarva
Sarvamahatvat
Padam Padyate Sarvena Iti Sarva Padhartha Aspatatvat
Padam Padyate Sarvena Sarva Padartha Aspadat
Katam Tat Mahat Padam Iti Uchyate
Katam Tat Mahat
Mahat Padam Uchyate
Yataha
Yataha
Atra Asmin Brahmani
Atra
Asmin Brahmani
Etat Sarvam Samarpitam Praveshitam
Etat
Etat
Sarvam
Sarvam
Praveshitam
Praveshitam
Tanabhu Iva Araha
Tadhanabhau Iva Araha
Ejat Chalat Pakshyadi
Ejat
Echat Chalat Pakshyadi
Anat Praniti Iti
Pranate
Praniti
Pranapanadimat Manushya Pashvadi
Pranapanadimate Manusya
Manushya
Pashvadi
Shadi
Nimishacha
Nimishacha
Nimishascha
Nimeshadi Kriyavat
Nimishashayavat
Yacha
Yacha
Animeshat Cha Shabdad
Animishat
Animishacha Shabdat
Samastam Yetat
Samastam
Samastam
Yetat
Deva Brahmani Samarpitam
Atraiva Brahmani
Samarpitam
This we saw. Next time, next para first line we saw. just quickly give you this gist of what is this. Avissannigitam duhachara dhama. That aksharam brahma, tve vidye veditavye, paracha aparacha, that paravidya, that akshara vidya, that aksharam, that is a word used by the Mundaka Upanishad, even in the previous kanda we saw, that aksharam, which is arupam. Rupam na vidyate yasya kena prakarena vidyayam. If it has form, then we can know. But it is not only rupam. Etadadreshu magra ki magotram avarnam, nothing is there. No rupam. Not able, therefore not able to see. Can you taste it? No. Can you hear it? No. It is free from all the attributes. So arupam, by arupam, you can bring in. It is ashabda sparasham arupam abhyayam, like what we saw in Kathopanishad. Tadaksharam, sat aksharam, arupam sat aksharam, being arupam, in what manner it can be known? That is Swaprakasha Brahma. Eka Sambhit Abhidyate Swayam Prabha, like Panchadashikara says, Swayam Prabha. Adihi means Swayam Prabha. It is self-effulgent. It's another word. Prakashatmakam ityartha. That's why Bhashyakara said Prakasham. It is self-effulgent. It is Swata Siddha. It is not an object, one more object to be known. It is self-evident, self-effulgent. That which is self-evident is self-revealing. Shastram is only helps us to see, it helps us to remove the obstacles which prevents us from recognizing this Brahma, which is self-evident. Therefore, Prakasham. And this Brahma, it manifests, Brahma consciousness, Chaitanya manifests through the Upadhi. So through the Upadhi dharma, Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, to the sensory experiences, the Brahma, the Chaitanyam, can be inferred through the Indriyas. Indriyas perform the job of hearing, seeing, hearing the sound, seeing the form, tasting, sparsha, grana. So, from this, that Brahma, Chaitanyam, which illumines all the sense organs, through the sense organs, through the function of the sense organs, this can be inferred. In fact, this is what illumines the sense organs. Therefore, without doing any kriya, it is illumines or empowers the sense organs. Because it empowers, therefore, sense organs perform the kriya. Darshana, Shravana, Manana, Vijnana, Upadi Dharmaigi, Avid Bhutam. So therefore, this Brahma, it seems to have the dharma of the Upadi. Darshana, Shravana of the Indriyani, Manana, Vijnana of the Buddhi. Manana of the mind, Vijnana of the Buddhi. So this is Brahma. Kutra asti Guhacharayam Samyak Nigitam Stitam, which is well located, placed in the Hridaya Guha. Angushtamatra Purushaha, like Kathopanishad says, the Purusha, which is of the size of the thumb. The size of the thumb is not literally. It is located, this Anoraniyan Mahato Magiyan, that Brahma, which is its Upalabdhi Sthanam is Hridaya Guha. Its Upalabdhi Sthanam is Hridaya Guha. Therefore, Guhayam Charati. Since it is obtained in the Hridaya Guha, therefore, It has got the name Guhacharan, another name for the Chaitanya. Guhacharam Nama. And therefore, in the Hridaya Guha, along with the thoughts, the cognition of the cognition means vritti. Along with the vritti, it seems to move around in the mind. Mind is nothing but the flow of thoughts, the vritti. Along with the flow of vritti, this also seems to be moving. It is prakyatam, it is Gugacharam iti namna prakyatam iti na. It is well known by the name Guhacharam. Along with the vritti of the mind, it seems to move or charati, but doesn't move really. It is there, it is, and the thoughts move between the two thoughts. That which is there, in which there is no thought. Between the two thoughts, the space in which there is no thought, this Brahma, as it has to be cognized as not some object. It is. That's what we say, stillness, awareness. And that it is Mahatvat. It is, Mahat is, it's very big, Mahat. It is the greatest of everything. That's why it's called Brihi Vruddhok Brahma iti, Mahatvat. Mahat means it contains everything. All the lokas, the whole Brahmanda is contained in this Brahma. Mahatvat. There is nothing other than this, above this. Therefore, it is Mahat. Sarva Mahatvat. It means it is infinite, limitless. Mahat. Padam padyate sarvena iti pada sarva padartha aspadatvat. It is the sarva padartha aspadam. Aspadam means support. It is a support of everything. It is a support of everything. It is greater than everything, and it is the adhishtanam, the aspadam, the support of everything. It means nothing exists in the world independently. Everything owes its existence to this Brahma. Katam tat Mahatpadam iti uchyate. Why it is called Mahatpadam? Because in this Atra Asmin Brahmani. So Brahma is referred to by the word Mahat. Brahma is referred to by the word Padam. Padam Padyate. It is called a Padam. What Padam? Vishnu Padam, Brahma Padam, that is a Padam. Sarvena, Sarva Padartha Aspadatvat. Everything owes its existence to this. Therefore, it is called Padam. Padyate iti karmani vitpatti. Padyate iti Padam. That which is the Adhishtanam, the Adhara, therefore Padam. That is Brahma. In that Brahma, Sarvam Samarpitam, everything is Samarpitam is offered. Everything is Praveshitam. Everything Praveshitam. Samyak Arpitam Praveshitam. Samarpitam, the word is there in the mantra. It is Samarpitam is equal to Praveshitam. Praveshitam meaning resolved, but here you can take the meaning. It is placed in that Brahma. That is, everything is supported by this Brahma. How it is supported? Like the Ratanabhav Iva Araha. Like the Araha, the spokes are supported by the hub of the wheel. Similarly, everything is placed in this Brahma, supported by this Brahma. Adhara, this is the Adhara of everything. Brahma is the Adhara. And Upanishad gives certain some examples. Ejat, Chalat, Ejat means movement. Chalat, Pakshadi, that which moves like Pakshis, birds. Pranat, that which is breathing. Breathing includes prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana, all the pancha prana, pranat, like prana, apana, adi, mat manushya pashvadi, like manushya, pashu, etc. All those are samarpitam, or placed, or supported, or resorted into this Brahma. Then nimishat, then nimeshadi. Nimishat means winking. Therefore, the cha shabdat, chakara is there, cha shabdat. Therefore, we can bring in animishat. So, nimeshadi kriyavat. Nimeshadi kriya is the winking action. So, winking, nimishat. Opening and closing is animishat. So, opening, closing. That is also a kriya. So, all the pranis, the moving, flying, everything, that which wings and closes the eyes, everything, sarvam, these are only the upalakshana. The idea is everything is samarpitam in this Brahma. Samastam, atra eva, asmin brahmani eva, samarpitam, praveshitam, supported, iti. With this. Then the next line, onwards we will read. Etat it aspadam
यत्
आस्पदं
sarvam janatha
सर्वं
सर्वं
जानथ
जानथ
shishyaha
शिष्याः
agachata
अवगच्छत
tadatmabhutam bhavatam.
तदा दातुरभूतताम्
Etat janata, that is there in the moolam mantra. Etat janata, janatha. Janata is madhyama purusha. It is madhyama purusha bhagavachanam. Yeshishyaha janata. What etat? Etat referring to this Brahma. May you know this. Yeshishyaha. May you all know this. What? Yet aspadam sarvam. That which is the aspadam, the support. That which is the aspadam, the support. Support of what? Support of everything. That which is the support of everything. May you all know. Yet aspadam. So, yet referring to that Brahma. Brahma, which is the aspadam for sarva. So, yet Brahma, tat aspadam. Therefore, yadaspadam sarvam. That which is the aspadam, the support, adhishtanam, adhara for everything. That may you all know. Avagachata, janata, avagachata, iti. Avagachata. It is in latlakara, but we can take it as lot. Avagachata. May you all know this. Janita, if it is lot lakara, anyway. But here, Upanishad uses an latlakara. Lot lakara te latlakara. Avagachata. And that Brahma is tadatma bhutam bhavatam. It is tad atma bhutam pratyagatma bhutam. That is the atma bhutam. That which is pratyagatma bhavatam pratyagatma. That Brahma which is the adhisthana of everything. May you know that Brahma is this pratyagatma, that which is atma of everyone. Yours, bhavatam. So bhavatam means bhavat, you are of you, bhavatam. Then the next line. Sadasat
सदसत्
Varupam
स्वरूपं
Sadasatoho
सदसतोः
Murta Murtayoho
मूर्ता मूर्तयोः
Stula Sukshmayoho
स्थूलसूक्ष्मयोः
तद्व्यतिरेकेण अभावात्
तद्व्यतिरेकेण अभावात्
that Brahma, it is its Swarupa, Sadasat Swarupam. Sadasat Swarupam. Sadasatoho Murta Murtayoho. That Brahma, which is Sat Asat Swarupam. Sat means existence, that which is in the form of existence. Sat. Asat is Asat meaning not non-existence. Asat means this Mithya, Jagat. Sat means Nirgunam Brahma. Asat means Sagunam Brahma. Nirgunam and Sagunam. Yata, this Mrit, the clay, it is in the form of the pots, various pots. Yata, the wood is in the form of various furnitures. Wood is Nirgunam. And the furnitures are Sagunam. So wood is without any attributes, Nirgunam, Nirguna Swarupa. And furnitures, Sagunam. So that which is Sagunam will have form. Therefore, Murta Murta Yogo. Amurta Murta. Murta is that which the form. Amurta is without the form. Further, Stula Sukshma Yoga, which is in the form of gross and subtle. So Sadasatoho, Murta, Murta Yogo. Murta, Amurta is form and formless. Vachakara gives all the form and formless, gross and subtle. Tat Vyatirekena Abhavat. This Sat Swarupam, Sadasat, this Brahma, which is having form, and also without form. Therefore, Sadasat, having form, and it is gross and subtle. It is Stula Sukshma Yogo. Brahma being the cause of everything, it is in the form of Sat, Atma, and it is Asat. Asat means that this Jagat, which is made of this Panchamaha Bhuta, this Sagunam Brahma. So the Sadasat Brahma that appears with form, that Sadasat Swarupam Brahma, Sadasat Swarupam means that Saguna Nirgunam, Sagunam Brahma, Nirgunam Brahma, that it appears in the form of this Murta Prapancha, Amurta Prapancha. This appears in the form of the Sat, Asat, Murta, Amurta Prapancha, or Stula Sukshma. All these are nothing but Brahma. Apart from Brahma, they don't exist. Tat Vyatirekena, Brahma Vyatirekena. Apart from Brahma, separate from Brahma. Tad referring to the Brahma. Brahma Vyatirekena Abhavat. Abhavat, because of the non-existence. Because of the non-existence of this apart from Brahma. Therefore, it is Sadasat Swarupam iti. Sadasat Swarupam Brahma. So Brahma, which is that Brahma which appears with form, without form, this in the form of this Jagat. Jagat is Mithya Jagat. The Mithya Jagat made up of this Pancha Mahabhuta, Murta Prapancha, Amurta Prapancha. In the Prapancha itself, it's Pancha Mahabhutas. Among the Pancha Mahabhutas also, two bhutas are with form. The three are without form. Akasha doesn't have form. Vayu doesn't have form. So Amurta Panchabhuta. And the remaining three are Murta Panchabhuta. In fact, from Agni only the Murta, the form starts. So that which is with form and without form, they don't exist on its own. They don't exist apart from this Brahma. Brahma Vyatirekena Abhavat Natashtati. Therefore, everything is Brahma. Sarvam Vidaspadam. All this which has aspadam, in which that Brahma, minus this Brahma, all these, they don't have existence. Apart from this Brahma, Tadvatirekena Abhava. Because of the non-existence of everything, the everything is only Murta, Murta Yogo, Stula Sukshma Yogo, Sadasatogo. Therefore, Brahma is because of which everything else exists. That is the meaning. The Sat Asat. Sat, as I told, Sat Asato, Sat Asat Swarupam means that Sat taking the meaning of the word Sat to be the Brahma in its Swarupa, Sat Swarupa Brahma, Brahma in its Brahma without any attributes, Nirgunam Brahma. Asat is with form, with attributes. Sadasat Swarupam. Sadasat Swarupam. And that Sat Asat Swarupam Brahma, Vitirekena Abhavat, this Sadasatoho, Murta, Murtayoho, the Sula Sukshma, these do not exist. These do not exist. Like what? Like without the clay, the pots cannot exist. Therefore, clay is the Adara, Adhishtana, Aspadam, Aspadam for the pot. Similarly, for this Murta, Amurta Prapancha, for the Stula, Sukshma, the Vastu, the objects, which is the Adara, Brahma is the Adara. Therefore, because of the non-existence of Sat and Asat, apart from Brahma, that is a Hetu. Brahma being Sat and Asat, because of the non-existence of that Sat Asat, that Bhashyakara explains, Stula, Sukshma, Murta, Murta, non-existence, therefore they don't really exist. It means Swatantrataya, they don't exist. They're all Aswatantraha. Brahmadinatvat. They all have dependency on Brahma. Like ornaments, they have dependency on gold for their sustenance. Ornaments, how can it exist without Swarna? Swarnam is, therefore, Abharananis or ornaments are. Minus Swarna, Abharanani do not exist. But Abharanam in the form of, in the different varieties forms, that is Murta. And in the form of a different shape, Murta. So they have the existence, they enjoy their existence because of this Sat Swarna, the gold. So similarly, why we say this Brahma is the Adhishtanam, and on this Brahma, everything exists, everything is supported, because that which are supported, they don't seem to be existing without Brahma. That is a hetu. That Vitirekena, Brahma Vitirekena Abhavat. Therefore, Brahma alone is. Therefore, Brahma alone is. Brahma alone manifests in the form of this Stula Prapancha, this Sukshma Prapancha, this Murta Prapancha, this Amurta Prapancha. So therefore, Sat Sat Swarupam. The Sadasat Swarupam can be read along with the previous line. Then we can take the next line to be Sadasatogo, Murta Murtayogo, Stula Sukshma Yogo, Vitirekena Abhavat. You can read like that also. Then the next line. Varenyam.
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 Varaniyam.
Varenyam.
Varaniyam is a word, but Varenyam is used. Tatsavitur Varenyam, Varenyam. Varenyam, Varaniyam, that which deserves to be chosen. Rudatu. choose. From that only we get the word vara, boon. So that varaniyam, aniyar pratyaya, that which deserves to be chosen, yogyarte, arharte, as what? As the purushartha, that which is that which deserves to be chosen as a purpose of life, as a destination of your life. What? That Brahma. That Brahma is Varaniyam. Brahma is Varaniyam. Because gaining that, knowing that, everything is gained. That is what Shaunaka asked. Tasmin Bhagava Vijnate Sarvamidam Vijnatam Bhavati. Sarvamidam Vijnatam is for moksha only. Knowing the cause of everything. Knowing what you know everything. What is the use of knowing everything? The use of knowing everything is that you are not separate from that, therefore you are free. You are Brahma, that Brahma is free. It is Purnam. It is Akandam, Sachidanandam. Therefore you are free. Therefore moksha. So therefore, what deserves to be chosen in life is this Brahma. Knowing this Brahma, which is moksha purushartha. That is the purushartha. That is a purushartha nishchaya. Having examined all the other purushartha, dismissing the other purusharthas as parichinna purushartha, having limitedness, and that by gaining which I become free from any sort of limitations, that alone deserves to be chosen. What is that? That is this Brahma. Therefore, only Upanishad says, Eshishyaha etad janata. May you all know this. This is worth knowing. There is nothing else in the world really worth knowing. Apravidyas are many. One life, it's not one life. Even if you take 1,000 lives, 1,000 crores of life, it is not enough. Apravidyas are many, but everything is contained in this paravidya. Therefore, knowing many or knowing one, which one should be chosen by the intelligent person? This Brahma alone. And also by gaining which there is nothing else to be gained. Knowing which everything else known, gaining which there is nothing else to be gained. Gaining this, everything is as gained. And gaining is only in terms of knowing. So therefore, Varenyam deserves to be chosen. Varenyam iti. So this Upanishad says, this Brahma, Guhacharan Nama, Guhayam Charati, that is Tompada Sharta, and that Brahma in which all these have the Aspadam, Tatpada. Therefore, there is no difference between the two. Therefore, Mahavakya. So know that Brahma to be you. So that is deserved to be chosen because it is free from time-wise limitation, space-wise limitation. It is Nitya Niratishaya Swarupa Atma Brahma, that is Varaniyam, Varenyam iti. So if you want Sukham, which is free from the taint of Dukkham, gaining which there is not even a lesha of Dukkham, and where there is complete Tripti, satisfaction, contentment, that is just Brahma alone. Therefore, this has to be chosen. But the wonder of wonder is, accepting this, people chose everything else. That is Maya. So therefore one needs to have that sharp Viveka Buddhi. Viveka Nishchaya, the Viveka is required to choose this Brahma. For choosing other than Brahma, one may have many reasons. But for choosing Brahma, what reason could be there other than that you are that? That itself is enough. That is you. What else? What other reasons required? Therefore, that is deserved to be chosen. Varenyam is Tat Varenyam. The same thing in the Gayatri Mantra that every day it is chanted. Tat Savituhu Varenyam. But therefore, Varenyam means to be chosen. It is deliberately should be done. One has to choose to come to the Shastra. It cannot happen. Punyam may be one of the factor. Punyam helps you to come. Punyam helps. But that Punyam also, because of Punyam only, many people, they enjoy their life also. Being born in a rich family or born in a rich country, they enjoy the life. They're also Punyam only. Any person enjoying, born in a rich family, enjoying all the prosperity, it is Punyam only. The rich countries are there. Arabian countries, Punyam only. What money they have, we don't have. It is Lakshmi Devi is there. Punyam. But see how the Punyam is. That Punyam can be encashed in the form of gaining the assets of the world. But this Punyam is a special Punyam that one must have special Punyam. This is special Punyam by which that one can encash that Punyam. How in gaining this Brahma, therefore it is special Punyam. That Punyam by which one gains, one has the mental structure, that buddhi, that to choose, it is not an ordinary one, it is something very, very special. Therefore, Varaniyam, therefore it deserves to be used, that Aniyar Pratyaya should be chosen, deserves to be chosen. It is special. There is no superlative for special. It is specialist Punyam, this Punyam. Therefore, Varenyam. One has to choose. Therefore, it is not like any other ordinary Punyam. This is something special Punyam. Bhagunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prabhatyate. Yes, like Bhagavan Krishna said in the Gita. So it is not accomplished just in one life, this Punyam. As a result of the Purva Janma, many Janma, this karma chitta punya, by which one comes to the study of the Shastra. One gets the inclination to choose to study the Shastram. Shastram being a pramanam, one has to choose to operate the pramanam, not by oneself, through coming into the sampradaya. Therefore, it is a special punyam. Varenyam varaniyam iti. Then the next line. Tadeva hi
Tadeva hi
sarvasya nityatvat
sarvasya nityatvat
arthaniyam.
prarthaniyam
To be sought after, that deserves to be sought after, that should be sought after, Kartaniyam. This is a Purushartha. Purushehi artyate prartyate. Iti Purushartha. This moksha is Prarthaniyam. Moksha in the form of knowing this Brahma. That for Prarthaniyam. Why? Hetu is given. Sarvasya Nityatvat. Nityatvat Varenyam. Nityatvat Prarthaniyam Varenyam. Sarvasya, by all people. Upanishad doesn't leave anyone, by everyone. By everyone, this should be chosen. Why? Because it is only Nitya. It is only the permanent thing. Everything is Anitya. Everything else is Anitya. If you want Sukham, that Ananda, which is Nitya Niratishaya, Ananda, then you have to choose this alone. Because it is Nityam. If you want Nitya Ananda, then choose this Nitya Brahma. If you want Vishayananda, then you can choose. If you want Anityananda, then you can choose Vishayananda. So Vishayanandas are Anityananda. And this Brahmananda is Swarupananda, Nityatva. Therefore, that has to be chosen Sarvasya by Sarvaihi, by all the people. This has to be chosen, deserves to be chosen. Iti. Param Vyatiriktam
param yatiriktam
Jnanat.
vijnanat
Sorry, Vijnanat.
vijnanat
Janam iti.
प्रजानामिति
व्यवहितेन सम्बन्धः.
व्यवहितेन सम्बन्धः.
In the mantra, if you see, Param Vijnanat Varishtam Prajanam, it is there. So, Param Vyatiriktam Vijnanat Prajanam iti Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. Param meaning that which is above, distinct. Vyatiriktam. Param is equal to Vyatiriktam. Prajanam Vijnanat Param. What is this Brahma? This is above the knowledge of the people. Above the knowledge of the people means what is generally known by them, using their buddhi, what they know. What they know is only this apravidya they know. Only apravidya, that is a jnanam, these prajas, the people have, because they have the buddhi and endowed with indriyas. So with the indriyas and the buddhi, they can understand the vishayas of the vastus of the world. What about this Brahma, which is Vyatiriktam, which is different from all this apravidya, material science, the worldly knowledge. Therefore, Vijnanat, Prajana Vijnanat Param. That is the word. But in the mantra, there is a Vyavahita, there is a word in between. Param Vijnanat Varishtam Prajana. So the Varishtam, the word is there in between. Therefore, Bhashyakara says, here the Sambandha, the connection to be made. What Sambandha? Vyavahitena Sambandha. The connection is by intervention. That is, Bhashyakara connects Vijnanat Prajanam Param Etat Brahma iti. And Varishtam, that has to be interpreted separately. The Varishtam is a word which intervened between the Param and Vijnanat Prajana. Therefore, he says the Param is connected to Vijnanat Prajana by the separation. Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. There is connection. Vyavahita Sambandhaha is that is connection with the remote word. There is connection with the word which is not near. That's called Vyavahita. Vyavahita means we know. Avyavadana, Vyavadana. Vyavadana means the space or intervened by words. That is Vyavadana. No Vyavadana, Avyavadana. So here Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. The word Param is connected to Vijnanat. Vijnanat Prajanam Param. It is connected. Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. Why we say Vyavahitena Sambandhaha? Because in between the word Varishtam is there. So therefore, Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. It means you have to bring in the words. Prajanam, the word in the mantra, it is away. The word Prajanam in the mantra, it is away. The verse. And it is from the word Vijnanat, it is away. Param Vijnanat, okay. Prajanam is away. Therefore, bringing the word Prajana closer and is connecting that, that's called Vyavahita Sambandha. That is, which is the word which is far away, that is Vyavahitena Asti, that has to be connected. Sambandhaha Bhavati. Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. Param Vijnanat Prajanam iti. Vijnanat Prajana Vijnanat Param. Iti Vyavahitena Sambandha. The word Prajanam should be brought together and connected. Sambandhaha. Sambandhaniya. It should be connected. Connected to form the sentence Prajanam Vijnanat Param. Param Vijnanat Prajanam iti. Param Vijnanat Prajanam or Prajanam Vijnanat Param all means same. We can place the word anywhere. But as the sentence, these words should be there. And the word Prajanam is away. Therefore, it has been brought to close together. Why it has to be brought together, close together? Because that is the intervention of the word Varishtam. That is called Vyavahitena Sambandhaha. Bhashyakara, the words of the mantra, he connects and tells the reason. That Varishtam has to be interpreted separately. Bring in the word Prajanam closer to the word Vijnanat. So Prajana Vijnanat, what? Vijnanat is Panchami. Prajanam Vijnanat, this, that is knowledge of the Prajas, the people. Vijnanat Panchami. Above is this, what? This Brahma. Vijnanat is Panchami, therefore comparative it is. So this Brahma is above the knowledge of the beings. The knowledge means this apravidya, the material science, the worldly knowledge. Iti vyavagitena sambandhaha. So that Brahma is beyond or above the knowledge of the people of the world. That is a meaning. It is Vyatiriktam. It is distinct, above. It is not one of the knowledge. That is why Sarvavidya Pratishtam iti. That which is the Sarvavidya Pratishtam. Next line. Yallaukika Vijnana Gocharam ityartaha.
यल्लौकिक विज्ञान गोचरम् इत्यर्थः
Yat Laukika Vijnana Agocharam. That is the meaning. Pradhana Vijnanat Param. What does it mean? It is above the knowledge of the people, the worldly knowledge of the people. Means it is not a Laukika knowledge. It is Laukika Vijnana Agocharam, not accessible, not knowable. Laukika is Loke Bhavaha Laukikaha. Loke Bhavaha Laukikaha. That the world, that is Aparavidya, the worldly knowledge, the knowledge of the world. So, and this Brahma is Agocharam. Avang Manasagocharam, not accessible, not available for any Pramana. The knowledge of the world or all can be known through Paurishaya Pramana, Pancha Paurishaya Pramana, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Arthapati, Anupalapti. What about Brahma? It doesn't come under any of this Pramana. It is Agocharam, Avang Manasagocharam, special Pramanam, Shabdam, Shabda Pramanam is required. So, with the Pancha Paurishaya Pramana, you cannot know Brahma. You cannot understand Brahma. It is not available. It is Brahmana Agocharam. Therefore, it is big. And these beings of the world, they are engrossed in the world, operating this only Paurishaya Pramana. Because those are the Pramanas only available with them. So with what they have, they operate. To operate the Shabda Pramanam only, we need special Punya, therefore Varenyam, Varaniyam. And operating that Pramana, what knowledge you get? Do you get Logika knowledge? No. That knowledge, which is the Adhara even for all this Logika knowledge, therefore it is Jana Vijnanat Param. So Logika Vijnana Agocharam. It is Logika Vijnana Agocharam. It is not accessible for the Lokika Vijnana, the worldly knowledge, material knowledge, not available for any of the Paurishaya Pramanam. That is the meaning. It means it is not available for objectification. Paurishaya Pramanam are operable or can be operated only for understanding the Vishaya, the objects. Brahma is not available for objectification. Therefore, Lokika Vijnana, Lokika Pramana, Paurishaya Pramana, Agocharam. It is not available for knowing or experiencing. It is not available for science. Science has got no say in understanding this Brahma. Science can never touch this Brahma. That is the idea. Lokika Vijnana Agocharam ityartaha. Last line. Yat Varishtam.
यद्वरिष्ठम्
Why I said science is, there are some modern people out there. This Veda is also a science and scientific knowledge. There is nothing called scientific knowledge. Consciousness also, even the research people, learned people, they are attempting to objectify this consciousness. Objectifying consciousness, objectifying oneself. On this Chaitanyam is you. How can one objectify oneself? It means then who is that? What is that person? Is a body. The body is made up of parts. It's a Sula Shariram or it is Sukshma. At least Sukshma one has to recognize what is not seen. The mind is there. The thoughts are the Sukshma. What is E? What is E to objectify? Which one is E? Therefore, it is Agocharam. Yat Varishtam
यद्वरिष्ठं
वरिष्ठं
Paratamam
परतमं
Sarva Padartheshu
सर्वपदार्थेषु
Pareshu
सर्वपरेषु
Tadhyekam Brahma
तद्धेकं
एकं
ब्रह्म
ब्रह्म
Tadhi Ekam Brahma Atishayena Varam
अतिशयेन
अतिशयेन
वरं
वरं
Sarvadosha Ragittatvat.
सर्वदोषरहितत्वात्
सर्वदोषरहितत्वात्
The Varishtam, the word is there, Bhashakara explains. Varishtam, Ishtan Pratyaya. Therefore, another word is used by equivalent word Bhashakara says Varatamam, Varatama, Varatamap. Ishtan, Iyasun. Iyasun is comparative. Ishtan superlative. Iyasun, we have another Pratyaya, Tara Pratyaya. So Varatara. Ishtan, superlative. So for that, another equivalent Pratyaya, Tama Pratyaya. Varishtam, most exalted. Sarva Padartheshu Varatamam Varishtam Yat. That which is the most exalted among all Padartha. Padartha means objects, things. Padartha means objects. That which is, but Brahma is not one object. Brahma is not an object, but it is not available for objectification. Therefore, it is says, Sarva Padartheshu Varishtam, which is the exalted among all the Padartha. Vareshu tad hi ekam Brahma, Brahma Atishayena Varam. That Brahma, which is Atishayena Varam, it is, Bhashakara explained the meaning of the word Varishta. Varishta is Atishayena. Atishayena Varam, that which is most exalted. Tad hi ekam Brahma. Vareshu, tad hi ekam Brahma, that ekam Brahma, that Advaita Brahma, it is Atishayena Varam, it is the most exalted. Sarva Padartheshu, Vareshu. Here the Vara is, you have to note here, Vareshu means, that Vara meaning, another meaning is the best. In Gita, Bhagavan Krishna addresses Arjuna as Vara. The 8th chapter shloka is, I don't remember the shloka, Vara. Vara means the best among the one, Vara. So, Sarva Padartheshu Vareshu, all are in Saptami. Among the all exalted, superior, that's why most exalted Padartheshu Vareshu, best things, exalted things. This Tat Ekam Brahma, that Ekam Brahma is Atishayena Varam, it is the most exalted. Why? Because Sarva Dosha Ragitatvat, it is free from dosha. What are the dosha? Dukkha Mishratatvam, Atruptikaratvam, and Anityatvam. All these are the dosha possible. With regard to the objects, the padarthas of the world, these are the doshas possible. Trivida doshaha. One is dukkha mishritatvam, mixed with always dukkha. Sukham, this is an invariable truth. That which is a source of pleasure, whatever it may be, whether it is an object or the person or the situation, it can become an object of pain in no time. It can become an object of pain in no time. That which is most loved can become the object of most hated thing in the world. These are the dosha. Because Atmanastha Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. When that is not up to your expectation, then dvesha comes. These are the limitations. Therefore, one has to know this dosha, dukkha mishritatvam, and can never satisfy any amount of consumption of the vishayas. And also it is not, they are not nitya. And this Brahma is free from this dosha. It's free from sarva dosha ragitvat, from all other doshas also. It is free. Sarva dosha ragitatvat, sarva padarteshu. Sarva padarteshu, padartha meaning object, but Brahma is not the object. Is sarva padarteshu or sarva purusharteshu. Sarveshu purusharteshu moksha purushartaha varaha. It is varaniyaha. Moksha purushartaha varaniyaha. Ityartaha. That is the meaning. We'll stop here. We'll continue the next mantra in the week after next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी.
धन्यवादः शरणजी.
धन्यवाद जी.